Hey guys, it's J Star Wars 360 here with the first of my Miyazaki reviews. Again, I'm not going to review every film, I'm just going to try and review as many as I can, hitting on the big ones mainly. But I thought I'd start off with his first film, which I don't even know if you want to call it his film since it was already in. It was a film based on a popular manga series that it was the second in a film series. The Castle of Cagliostro. I have no clue how you pronounce that. But anyway, it's about this fun, energetic thief named Lupin. There's this girl whose name I can't remember at the moment. I probably should look it up, but I'm already recording. And actually, hang on, I can do it right now. Just give me a moment. He had just finished pulling off some sort of robbery, and then he realizes all his money's counterfeits. Then they go to some country to hide out, where they find this woman being kidnapped, and they find out she's actually supposed to be marrying this Duke guy. She's supposed to be marrying, I'll just screw it. Duke guy, and Lupin decides to rescue her. But he's not just doing it, because he's a nice guy. He's also doing it, rescuing the girl who's trapped in this tower, because there's some treasure that the Count is looking for. He has a ring, and she has a ring. When they're married, and the two rings are brought together, it's going to tell you how to find the treasure. And the rest of the movie is Lupin trying to rescue her, Lupin trying to escape with her, and take out the Count, yada 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 yada. So, what I think of it? It was pretty good. Overall, it was a fun movie. It was not very original. It was, rescuing a princess from a tower, but, it was entertaining. It was a lot of fun action, and energy was very upbeat, for the most part. It generally kept the plot moving, kept you engaged. It was set in modern day, which was kind of refreshing. And there was a bit more meatier to it. The movie could have been an hour, but they added an extra half hour of stuff, and I liked it. Also, there's some good characters. You have the old man / inspector, who's this police officer who's kind of chasing Lupin, which kind of reminds me of Sly Cooper and Carmelita for some reason. And he's just a fun, grumpy character. He reminds me of Jameson. I'll get you. You are a menace. But it's fun. There's some great... I like the relationship between the two and how Lupin enjoys being chased by him as much as the inspector enjoys chasing Lupin. And there's some fun banter between the two. Lupin also has these cool sidekicks, although they really don't do that much. They just chill out in the old burned down castle next door. And just do some fighting at the end, and that's it. Villain's okay, even though he's generic. There's some good voice acting. And then there's this somewhat hot female who has a relation to Lupin, which is fun. Let's see, what else am I gonna say? There's the minions, not Despicable Me minions, but the minions of the Count, who are... I'm surprising. They look like they're based off of the KKK. But, this movie is swearing and blood in it, so I'm not surprised that there's some adult stuff, but that's kind of dark. Although, then again, the Fire Nation from Avatar is based off of pre-World War II Japan. Let's see. Trying to think what else. It can get a little cheesy at times, the optimist, the happiness of Lupin. I'm calling himself the thief. Believe in the thief! Believe in the thief! I don't know, that kind of got a little cheesy for me, but I still enjoyed it. Presentation-wise, the film looks really nice. The character designs look alright, but what really impressed me was the designs on the castle. It looks beautiful. And I know Miyazaki's famous for his designs. If this is his first film, I can't wait to see what he does in some of his later films. And I know from a bit about Spirited Tutorial to know that some of his films are just really out there, and they're really these big, colorful, and creative and imaginative designs. And I'm really curious to see more, because this cast looks amazing. The elevator, the little thing that extends out to get to the tower the princess is in, the inside of the princess's room. It all looks great. Which bothers me when we have all these really bland shots. But, that doesn't bother me much. So, also, I do like... What's interesting is that this movie actually... I've actually seen references to this movie before, but I never realized it. Like the scene in the beginning when they're chasing after the princess when she's in the bridal gown in the car and they're chasing after her. There's a scene where Lupin drives the car onto the cliff, so they're driving like on the cliff wall, there's a reference to that in Teen Titans, the episode where Cyborg's car gets stolen by Gizmo and Cyborg and Raven are chasing after Gizmo. And they do that exact same stunt. And also the climax in the clock tower. Great Mouse Detective's climax is also in the clock tower. And Batman the Animated Series, they also have a climax in the clock tower. And from what I've heard, I looked at IMDb, apparently Spirited Away and I think Totoro also reference this movie. I'll have to keep my eyes open, especially in Spirited Away 4, which I'm really looking forward to seeing that film. I hear nothing but amazing things about it. And yeah, that's all I have to say on this first film. Pretty fun, good first film, and I can't wait to see the next one, which, hang on, let me just see. What is the next film? So, alright, next film, there's a couple. Sorry. There's Naxa of the Valley of the Wind and Castle in the Sky. Those are the two. I'll review one of those two next. You guys pick. Which one do you want me to do? I mean, I kind of lean towards Castle in the Sky just because the title gets me a bit more excited, but you never know. Actually, let me look up. I'll look into it. I mean, if you have input, do it. If not, I'll just pick it myself. And yeah, that's all I have to say at this point. This is JStars360 signing out.